Hey, good morning, YouTube. Yeah, Rod Hardman here in Virginia. Hey, just got finished watching one of Christopher Green's videos he just put out. I kind of backed off of him because, you know, I've made my points pretty clear about Bitcoin and about World War III and so on and so forth regarding him fear mongering World War III in order to make more sales of his products and so on. But he's back at it again. People, listen up. World War III, like I've said in my first video about World War III, will never happen. Not in my lifetime, not in your lifetime. But, you know, there is no guarantee in life other than death and taxes. So, that being said, you know, um, something may happen in years to come. But like I said, like, I pointed out before, World War III won't occur in our lifetime. Now, let me point out something about China. Would we ever go to war with China? Well, the possibilities of going to war with China, it's there, but let me tell you how it's going to happen. China will go ahead and cut off all trade between the United States and themselves. All right? Due to all these tarps that we put against them, so on and so forth. And in actuality, then they would call in their debt against the United States. So then they'd be expecting to receive all their monies that the U.S. government has borrowed repeatedly, time after time after time. I've never been happy about that idea, but China's bought a lot of property here in the U.S. All right. Matter of fact, China owns a lot of the United States from all the debt that we've managed to incur by borrowing from them. But to be frank about it, if it came down to it, that China decided to end all trade between the U.S. and themselves, what they would do is it would cause the stock market to plummet, causing a financial crisis in the stock market. That's exactly what would happen. That would be the war. That would be World War III. All right. And it would only be within the stock markets. It won't be nuclear weapons. It won't be anything small arms, so on and so forth. It would be a stock market crash. What would they gain by nuking the U.S. and the U.S. nuking China? Neither side would win anything. There would be nothing left to win. And now, Christopher Green talks about Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin, or these blockchains. All right, let me point out something. If the stock markets crash, blockchains would crash. Everything would be gone. All right. Um, the country would go back to the 1929, 1930 crash. There'd be nothing left. All right. Homes would be being foreclosed on. People would be losing everything. So that would be World War III. All right. No nuclear weapons. All of it would be basically the tumbling and the fall of all the stock markets. So, Christopher Green, stop with the World War III bullcrap. And you people, you want to buy blockchains? Go on ahead, buy it. You want to buy CG's um, survival foods? go ahead and buy it. I encourage you to go ahead and get it. All right. Um, you'll be sitting on it. You might need the food because you know, you can't afford to pay your bills and you can't afford to pay your mortgage. Of course, the banks are going to come in and take your homes, so you may need foods to survive on. But other than that, that is the only thing cryptocurrency would be good for. All right, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, you can't melt it down, you can't make bullets out of it. So, the end result is you got to use your own common sense. You got to think, you know, will World War III ever really happen? Like I said in my first video, you can always look it up and look back at it. World War III will never happen, and you will see why I make that comment. So, I'm happy that Christopher Green supports our president. There are a lot of things I disagree with him on, and there are a few things that I agree with him on. But to be honest about it, I don't believe in somebody should be pushing or pandering his products on here and fear mongering the people to buy his product. So, like I said, use this. Use some common sense. All right. And you vets out here, you know as well as I know, uh, World War III won't never happen. Not in our lifetime. All right. I've said my piece on this matter. Peace. Right out.